The reason many people become unhappy is not something that happens suddenly, one fine day. Instead, it happens over a period of time and one barely notices it. There is no dramatic breakdown, no major crisis, and no single negative day to blame. Instead, it builds up quietly through ordinary habits, repeated so often that they begin to feel normal. That is what makes daily routines so powerful. They seem harmless because they are familiar. But over time, the way you move through your day can shape your mood, energy, and how you feel about life in general. For many people, the day begins with a race against time. The alarm goes off, the phone is checked immediately, notifications start pouring in, and the mind is already occupied before the body has fully woken up. From there, the day becomes a cycle of tasks, deadlines, messages, and constant mental noise. By the time evening arrives, there is little energy left for anything meaningful. So the day ends with more scrolling, more distraction, and very little real rest. Then the same pattern is repeated every day. At first, this kind of routine feels normal. It may make you feel busy and productive, as you are busy after all and are getting things done. You are busy after all, you're getting things done. But being busy is not the same as feeling well. This is where the problem begins. A routine can keep you going and keep you draining quietly at the same time. Small habits often do more damage than we realize. Sleeping too late, spending hours in front of screens, skipping meals, sitting too long, never stepping outside, and constantly switching your attention from one thing to another may not seem serious, but when it gets repeated time and again, they begin to affect how you think and feel. Poor sleep makes everything feel harder. Too much screen time leaves your mind overstimulated. Constant notifications make it difficult to focus. A lack of movement lowers energy. Lack of rest makes it harder to think clearly. None of these habits seems dangerous on its own, but together, they create a routine that slowly wears you down. That is often why people feel tired, irritated, or emotionally disconnected, even when nothing seems obviously wrong. Life may look fine from the outside. Work is being done, responsibilities are being handled, everything appears normal. Yet inside, there is a quiet sense of heaviness. Such unhappiness is difficult to identify because it does not look dramatic. It feels like constant tiredness, it feels like low patience, mental fog, and the strange feeling of moving through the day without really being present in it. The good news is that what slowly drains you can also slowly heal you. You do not need to completely rebuild your life in one day. In fact, the most meaningful changes are often the smallest ones. A better routine does not have to be perfect. It just has to support you a little more than it exhausts you. Wake up and avoid checking your phone for the first few minutes. Step outside and get some fresh air. Eat one meal without a screen in front of you. Take short breaks during work. Move your body even a little. Create some quiet moments in your day. These are small shifts, but when repeated daily, they can change how life feels. Your routine is not just about filling time. It shapes your mind, your mood, and your quality of life. If your days are built around pressure, distraction, and exhaustion, life will begin to feel heavy. But if your routine makes room for rest, attention, and a little breathing space, life begins to feel lighter again. Sometimes the problem is not how you live life. It is just the way your day is built. It is just like building a house, brick by brick. If the foundation is strong, it will ultimately lead to a strong and steady house. So stay healthy and keep enjoying your life to the fullest.